that first quarter, second quarter, it seemed like you were open a lot, and the ball just wasn't coming your way. Is there anything you can do to say, like, look, I'm there, look at me first, anything like that? It seemed like you were doing your job, the passes just weren't.
Yeah, I can do a better job communicating what I'm seeing out on the field. I could do that for sure.
How do you keep locked in when it seems like you're there, the play's there, the ball's just not coming your way?
I love this game. I want to prove something every time I'm out there. My legacy's on the line, my family's legacy's on the line every time I take the field, every rep. That's how I look at it. So it's got to, the play's got to show, and or it's got to show in your play, and that's got to be my mindset. I love my guys, and I would never even think about losing. I forget what the word was you used, but losing that on them. Losing my faith in them, losing whatever it may be.
How frustrating is it when it's such a tight game, one possession game, and you guys keep shooting yourselves in the foot, offensively, defensively, special teams, with the penalties and things of that nature? How frustrating is that?
Yeah, losing, no matter how you get there is frustrating, and especially when it's self-inflicted wounds, and we've had a fair share of those. We got to fix it. We've been had to fix it. We got to fix it. Yeah.
Garrett, does this feel like deja vu? The problems that held you guys back last year are holding you back again this year?
I don't want to say it's deja vu. I feel like we were in a good spot. I know I'm not the same player, and I feel like I have a lot more to give. And as far as the result, maybe, but I don't say it wouldn't say it feels the same.
Garrett, how do you keep the belief that you guys can turn this around? It's getting late.
I'm confident in my ability. I'm confident in our guys. I feel like everyone would say the same. When we get opportunities, we're going to make the most of them, and the more they come, the better off we'll be out there.
Garrett, how much does this losing and the struggles you guys are having on offense, how much does that weigh on you?
Weigh on me?
Yeah.
To the highest degree, bro. Just to keep it as good as I can. It's tough.
Correct.
It's tough, man. So I want to fix it. That's all.
You guys lost 6 in a row last year. Now you're on a 5-game losing streak. How do you just deal with that? These are long, sustained situations of futility.
I'm trying to do my part. At some point, everybody got to look in the mirror. So figure out that who the common denominator is, who the whatever it may be. Because, I know I had to have that hard look a few weeks ago.
Everybody good? Thank you.
Right on, y'all.
How would you assess your individual performance today?
Yeah, I didn't make enough plays. Thought I was seeing it good again. Made a couple plays downfield. Could have been way more aggressive on a few more throws that I want back, but clearly, didn't get the job done and didn't score enough points.
Do you know why you didn't pull the trigger? Like you said, you should have been more aggressive. Why in those situations you're not? Are you afraid to make a mistake or something like that?
It has nothing to do with making mistakes. It has to do with trying to put our guys in a position to make plays. I came out of one play in particular. It was to G, I think, in the first quarter. And I felt like he was kind of out-leveraged, but in hindsight, he crossed the safety's face, which was a great route decision by him. But just things that I could have been a touch more patient on, just to see his angle, I could have pulled that trigger instead of throwing it away. So just small things like that, but not afraid to make mistakes. At this point of the season, our thought process, especially this week, was to try to check the ball downfield a little bit. And we did it a little bit, but I could have been a little bit more aggressive a few times.
And was that the play where you kind of went underneath to Allen?
Yeah. Yep. She did a good job adjusting the route there. And at that point, again, all week it's been let's give guys chances. So I want that one back. That could have been a big momentum shift. But yeah, I made a decision. I felt like the safety was on top of him, but in hindsight, again, should have given him a chance.
Was the first play going to be a shot? Play action?
First play was a play action, yeah. First play was play action. They did a good job. They covered it pretty well. I could have chucked it up to JB early, and they covered the check down pretty good. So just one of those, kind of get the ball out of your hands. Don't take a negative play on the first play, especially.
What did you see on the interception? I don't know if you reviewed it on the surface.
Yeah, I mean, number 3 all week has been a conversation point of just making sure you track where he's at. He's big off the quarterback's eyes, so I noticed it was man coverage. We kind of had this deep crossing route combination, and I came off the fake and had my eyes in the middle of the field, and right as I tracked G, I can't really see the post anymore, so I'm trying to track G and see kind of where if he won or whatnot. So I kind of felt like he was getting undercut by the safety a little bit, or the corner, sorry. So I threw kind of a 2-ball layer ball, and it was just kind of off angle a little bit, and 3, but at that point started tracking my eyes and made a really good play. In hindsight, I mean, again, Xavier's wide open on the other side of the field. Does that happen if my eyes go to G? I have no clue, but something I want back. On that one, I'm fine with the decision. I just want the ball flight to be a little different, so it's not as high of a throw, so it allowed 3 to make a play on it.
Did you have an idea at halftime that they might go to Trevor if things didn't, pick up, or was it not until after that interception?
No clue.
Do you feel like you guys were a little closer today? I mean, there was a couple of drives there that it seemed like the first drive in the second half comes to mind, the one where Dalvin was running the ball in the first half, where it looked like you guys were doing stuff, and then it just slowed down.
We put together some double-digit play drives, which is also good to see. And we've been struggling just putting long plays, long drives together. So I think that's encouraging. We need to score 7 instead of 3 moving forward. I mean, that's kind of been our Achilles heel. Just kind of we get stoned in the red zone, and we have to continue to just work on that and make sure that we're finding opportunities. And I missed that 3rd down conversion to Conk. Moving forward in the red zone, the 3rd and short, just throws I want back. But I think just building, off the fact that we were able to move the ball today, and it was a stout defense that did a good job. They had a really good plan for us, but I think the fact that we were able to move the ball and get points, but ultimately we have to score 7.
Given how close this game was, do you believe it's an opportunity missed?
It's always an opportunity to miss when it's a one-score game. It's the thing that Coach talks about is expecting to win, expecting to be in a dogfight, and expecting to win the game late in the fourth quarter. And we had all 3 of those opportunities today and just fell short.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Gotta go back and watch the tape. We gotta find ourselves, man. I don't think we found ourselves yet. But for playing in this league for X amount of years, I done been on some teams where we wasn't as good, but we knew how to go out there and score points. We knew the formula. I think that's what it comes down to, just finding the formula of how to get it done. I think we still searching for it. We got to get in the end zone. That's just point blank simple.
Has it ever been on a team where you're searching for the formula this late in the season?
I'm getting kind of old, so I'm trying to think.
Probably not.
But regardless, man, if it was week 4, week 5, I just still think as a unit, we can still find ourselves as an offense. Finding your identity as an offense can carry you on for the next 2 years or whatever it is. Just finding a way to get things done. And I think, we got to figure something out. Me personally, I'm just gonna go back and work my ass off come Monday.
It looked like you had some rhythm going too, and then the fumble happened. How disappointing was that?
It was very disappointing because it was like one of them Madden fumbles, where I thought I was down, one of the legs came and slipped it out my arm, one of them crazy things. But I feel great, man. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to put on the line for the guys. I feel great.
In the offense, I think it's been 3 times in the last 5 games you haven't scored a touchdown offensively. How down is the morale on offense?
It's down. When you don't, as an offense, we work our tail off during practice. You get looks, we do things in practice, and you expect for it to translate to the game, and we just not having that translation right now. So it's frustrating. I feel to be honest, I feel the last 2 or 3 weeks we had the best practices we had all year. And it's just not translating to the game. So we got to figure out what's that little slim margin of why it's not transferring to the game. So we got to figure that out.
Do you feel like you guys are being put in position to succeed on offense?
I do. For me, I won't get into the personnel. I'm not gonna give y'all no headlines right now. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into the personnel and stuff like that. We got the weapons, we got the guys. You've seen Trev come in and make some plays. we believe in Tim. We believe in Zach. You know, we just got to find our rhythm. Like, we just got to find ourselves.
When you hear the crowd like that, how does that make you guys feel? You know, when they're booing you guys, calling
they
for
was
Zach?
booing us?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No.
Okay, that's good. You got earmuffs on, but
No,
yeah.
I be trying to get the guys going.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I don't play this league. I don't pay attention to the crowd. Like, you hear certain stuff, but like that's not what I'm out there for. Like, everybody gonna have their own opinion at the end of the day of how things should be done. But like, you won't know until you put in that position. So like, that's just what it comes down to. But always not giving the fans what they want, which is entertainment and scoring touchdowns and lighting the scoreboard up, and it was disappointing. They pay their money to come see us play, so we got to do better for them.
Thanks, Dalvin.
Appreciate it.